back to one of my videos. Welcome to a week in my life. Today is Monday, June 30th. We just got to the splash pad, meeting some of our friends here, getting our stroller and all that. I have a lunchbox with a ton of snacks and some ice packs because it is hot outside. Let me buckle you up. And I have all of our goodies. Get you some road trip snacks. And got your water for the walk. I have this water for a stroller, but then I also have 2 insulated water bottles. So this will stay super cold, but this doesn't fit in his cup holder. So there we go. So pretty. So hot already. And comes right for all the dry stuff. Out to the water, maybe. Good job. He finally started saying mama, and now that's all he's saying. Mama, 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 mama. There it is. There's the water. Whoa. Is it cold? Going back to another dry area. Bug? I really just let him go wherever he wants though, and I just follow him. Yes! Bah, bah, bah. It's now Tuesday, it is 2:30, I'm about to get ready for work, and I'll show you my simple, quick makeup routine. Clear eyebrow gel first, but this morning we went to my mom's house to go swimming, and for a while it was just me and the baby, so I didn't even think to vlog anything. And then once we got home, I just did my typical everyday cleaning stuff. I vacuumed, straightened up the house, emptied the dishwasher, and then did start some laundry. For mascara, I've just been using this L'Oreal mascara. It's alright. Then we played outside for a little bit. I picked 3 more cucumbers out of my garden because I'm growing cucumbers. I had a garden a few years ago, and then being pregnant and having a baby, I literally didn't touch the garden in so long. And then my husband started saying, I think we should just get rid of your garden because it's just a big old thing taking up a lot of room in the backyard. And then him saying that made me want to grow some more. So this year, growing cucumbers, and it's going well. Played outside, ended up going to the store after the baby took a nap, literally just to get 3 things. I got 2 boxes of macaroni and cheese because they were buy one get free, and we need 1 box for dinner tonight. And I got a body armor to try. I'll try it once I get to work. But getting ready now, literally just gonna put mascara on my top lashes, bottom lashes, and then that'll be it. I haven't been wearing any face makeup in the summer. It's been letting my face breathe. And then my hair, I straightened it yesterday and it's been a bun all morning, so I'm probably gonna throw some dry shampoo in, re-straighten it, and get my work clothes on. It's now later in the day. Just got to the studio to coach 3 eating classes today, 4:30, 5:45, and 7. 4:30 is the Tri-50 Strength 50 class, and then 5:45 and 7 are the regular Orange 60s, but got here a little early because I have officially started my half marathon training. I'm running my first half marathon at the end of October, and then after that we might play around with the idea of trying to get pregnant. So I'm trying to do all these fitness things before getting pregnant again, and half marathon is something that I just want to be able to say that I've done. So started my training today, all like 15, almost 16 weeks until that marathon. So I actually used ChatGPT last night to get my training plan. I was gonna do Runna because that's what I used for my 10K that I ran in February, I think, and then my sister has used Runna for her half marathon training, but I just figured, let me look up ChatGPT. And today was my first easy run, and I just had to do 2 miles. I definitely went a little harder than an easy pace just because I was running out of time and I have to get classes started. But I sent my training plan to my sister and her fiance, who are runners, and she just gave me some pointers on what to change. But I just have to turn on all the rowers, check batteries, make sure everything is good. I have a playlist playing that I think I want to play, just went over the demo station, and yeah, I'm excited to coach tonight. Overview of the studio. If you've seen any of my videos before, you have seen it before, but it's now Wednesday. We're back at the splash pad. Plan though is to walk and go see the animals. Then we'll come back and enjoy the splash pad when we're nice, tired, and hot. They do have a tram you can take, but we're gonna walk now because we go downhill, and then maybe on the way up we'll take the tram. That way we don't have to walk up this giant hill. This is the giant hill. I feel like it doesn't look that steep, but they even have a sign at the bottom that says the incline gets all the way to 12. So it's tough pushing a stroller up it. Now time to see some animals. Gonna clean up the chicken coop. Monkey! See the mom and the baby. Hi, guy. That's a cute bird. Yeah? Cutie? Wednesday, and I'm about to pack up some of my frozen breast milk for a friend. We are starting this morning by going to a play date, but one of my friends messaged me yesterday asking if I had any frozen breast milk I could bring to the play date. That way she can have. She is on her second kid. Her first kid she formula fed, and then her second kid she really wants to breastfeed. She was having troubles with getting her to latch, and so she's just been pumping since then, and she said she's flying through her freezer stash and her supply has plummeted, so she asked if I had any frozen breast milk to give her, and clearly I do. And it's kind of making me emotional to part ways with this milk, but also it's making me even more emotional thinking that my body was able to create milk for my baby. I'm still nursing and he's 15 months old, but I'm also able to provide milk for another baby. It's just really sweet. So I'm packing them in this little lunchbox with some ice packs, and yeah, we're gonna go to a play date. Try to keep them. Yes, baby. You gonna help me? You gonna help me? Here, you hold this. You hold this. You gonna put them in the lunchbox for me? What, you want to hold it? Oh, thank you. You put this one in there? Thank you. Yay! High five. High five. Good job. That one? Yay! High five. Yes! Yes! That one? Yes! High five. Yes, good job. That one's got a big hole. Let's do this one. This. 2.0. We'll keep it on. This one. Yay! High five. Good job. And do this one. Yay! Yay! High five. Yes. And I got her 20 bags all packed up. Baby's taking a nap. Everyday task. Dishwasher. Friday. It is almost 9 o'clock and we have to leave in 10 minutes to go to the studio I coach at to do a deep clean. We do deep clean once a month pretty much, maybe a little more frequently than that, but we move all the treadmills, vacuum, mop, literally deep clean every corner. But the baby is still asleep, so I might have to get him dressed while he's sleeping, and I hate waking him up. I literally never wake him up unless I have to go to work like this, but I'm just gonna get him something to wear. He needs to wear sneakers when we go because now he's strong enough to pull down the medicine balls, and I'm terrified they're gonna step or fall on his feet. So always put him in shoes, or yeah, always put him in shoes now. Most of the time he's always in these little sandals, so we'll do these little shorts, this, and then these sneakers that I actually have the same pair of. These, super cute. I don't have any plain white socks. These are like a off-white, but I'll just wear these. And then my outfit is the Deka Mile shirt and just a pair of black shorts. I competed in the Deka Mile this past weekend with some of my Orangetheory friends, and then a few weeks ago we did the Deka Fit. Deka Fit was a whole 5K with 10 zones where you do a run between every single exercise, and then Deka Mile was you ran a mile still broken up where you did some run in between every single exercise. And it's such a good challenge. The mile, I went into it being like, I'm gonna go so hard, because when I finished the Deka Fit, I thought I could have finished a little stronger. I just kind of slacked off on the burpees and I started walking a little. And so for Deka Mile, I wanted to really go in and try my hardest, and sure enough, it was in a CrossFit gym with no air conditioning, just some garage doors that were open, and the run was outside, and we ended up having to wait like an hour until we started. So by the time we got warmed up and we sat, I was just, my body was starting to ache, because we also did a warm-up tread 50 class, me and one of my friends. We did a warm-up tread 50 class where I just walked. That way I can really loosen up my hips, because I've been having some hip issues ever since birth, honestly. So I kind of need to get it fixed out or checked out, but I haven't. So yeah, I just went into it and I started really strong the first half of it. Honestly, I was running outside, going really fast through the zones, that I think I started way too strong, that the last 5 I started walking my run, and I just didn't go very hard on the exercises. But I still finished in 34 minutes, and my goal was around 30, so I'll take it. I don't really know where I was going with that, but I wanted to talk about it in this vlog because when I did Deka Fit, I talked about going to do Deka Fit, and then after it finished, since I wasn't vlogging on the weekends, I never really talked about it. So I made a few shorts about it. I've been really big into making shorts lately. So I'm making coffee now, and I'm kind of like getting all of our stuff ready before I wake up the baby, because like I said, I hate waking him up. So hopefully he wakes up now. He's in our bed right now. I have pillows kind of blocking the edge so he can't fall off, and the door's cracked, so I could hear if he wakes up. But let's see. I never used styrofoam cups, but my husband got them to take them to work with him. So I'm gonna use it to take it to work with me. That way I can just throw it away when I'm done. And for the baby, I'm gonna put some Cheerios in this cup and hope he eats them as a little breakfast to go. The last 2 days, he's gotten up such an early time in the morning, and he's been wide awake. Last night, he got up at like 4, but I was able to get him right back to sleep. The day before that, he was up from 1 to 3 a.m. I don't know if I've said this already, but he's up from 1 to 3 a.m. wide awake. Literally had to bring him out here after trying to get him to sleep for like an hour. But I brought him out to the living room, had to turn on the TV, and I just fell asleep on the dog bed while he played with all of his toys. And then last night, like I said, he was up at 1 or 4, and so now I think he's just super tired from that. But I'm gonna have to wake him up here in just a minute because we're supposed to leave at 9:15 and it's 9:08. So these will probably end up just all over my car. But that reminds me, I really need to vacuum my car because I have random baby snacks all over my car. 1 o'clock, home now, gonna make some lunch, chicken nuggets and sweet potato fries.